Hello, this is Nick Trezell with Michigan Team Nutrition. Thank you for volunteering for the Macomb Smarter Lunchroom effort, our plate waste evaluation. I just wanted to do a quick overview of the responsibilities, requirements, and some background so we could all be on the same page. So this work is trying to evaluate whether whether applying smarter lunchroom strategies with coaching assistance within 6 elementary schools actually is effective. And Smarter Lunchrooms is a behavioral economic approach to placement and strategizing about how to get students to select more of the healthy things and throw away less. So this is an effort between Macomb ISD, MSU Extension, MSU, our MDE School Nutrition Program, Team Nutrition, and the coach who you'll hear referred to her name is Ashley, and she'll be committing at least 13 hours to these activities here. She's going to meet with the coach or meet with the director, go through the scorecard, and then make some changes and repeat. Here are the activities that the director and coach will complete, just for your background. So they're also going to involve students, go through the assessment with some students, ask students what they want to change, and then make the changes. I love this picture because it really illustrates what some of the changes might be. So signage here, see the fantastic fruit sign. They might do more specific menuing where they're doing fancy names or creative names. Instead of just serving fruit, they're calling it monkey fruit. They might be doing some milk placement where the milk is being pulled in front of the chocolate milk. They might be doing some wraps on their salad bars to draw students into those. Here are the 6 elementary schools. We're going to randomize these schools. For your information, these pay attention to the addresses here because you might want to Google those if you're coming to one of those. This is what it looks like overlaid on the Roseville Elementary School lunch menu. The stars indicate the days we're coming. So let's get into the weigh it method steps. First, I'll give you a little bit of background. All I want to say here is that we're really trying to assess whether these changes affect selection and consumption. So in order to do that, we're collecting 3 days of data pre-change being made and then 3 days post-change. So the February work that we're doing is all about capturing the pre-data before the change happens. So please arrive, this says 20 minutes, but let's do 60 minutes before lunch service. Make sure you introduce yourself to the school. You're going to have to sign in, put a name badge on, say you're with Michigan Team Nutrition and Andrea Dysard, the food service director, and you'll be helping out with the plate waste evaluation. If you don't have signs provided, you'll want to make signs for the 3 trash cans. One's going to say fruit, one says veggies, and one says all other trash. Then you're going to set up a table near the exit or really in front of the trash cans. You're going to see a picture of that here in a minute. So again, you're going to make 4 big signs. They're going to be placed on the trash cans. Here's an example of what volunteers might be doing. So it's really all hands on deck. We're going to need one person to tell the kids to put their trays on the table. We're going to need one volunteer to help direct the students to put their trays on the table. And we're going to need student volunteers. These are elementary students who will get behind the table. Now, if we don't have elementary school student volunteers, we're going to have to get behind the table ourselves and just separate the fruit into the fruit trash can, the vegetable into the vegetable trash can, and everything else into the other, including the tray. We don't want to include the tray in either the fruit or vegetable trash can. Okay, so before service starts, we want to determine all the weight of all the fruits and vegetables being served. So that means you walk into the cafeteria, say we need to pre-weigh all the fruits and vegetables that you're going to serve today. And so you might have 2 trays of carrots, 3 trays of apples, and 1 tray of salad greens. You want to weigh all those on the scale provided, and I'll show you the recording sheet where you'll record that information. Here's a setup. It may not be set up this way, but it gives you a visual to look at. So we have the lunch tables here where the students sit. They enter here, pick up their trays, go through the veggie bar. Usually there's a hot line maybe over here, and then a cashier. We're going to set up the trash cans either here or somewhere else, but in front of the trash cans you want a table, and so they can put their trays here. And then the student helpers can sort. Once service starts, again, have someone make an announcement or go up to the tables and say, when you're done, put your trays on this table. And you're going to monitor the disposal of the trash during lunch service. You don't want any fruit or vegetable into those trash cans, into our fruit and veggie trash can that came from home. So any home brought in food, fruits, vegetables get placed in all other trash can. We are just measuring all the fruit and vegetables from the lunch service. After all the lunch periods have ended, we're going to weigh all the fruit and vegetables thrown into the fruit and vegetable trash cans. We're going to have the student stand on a scale. You're going to tear the scale with the student on it, and then the student's going to get back on the scale with the fruit trash bag filled with trash, the fruit trash, and you're going to weigh the student in trash bag, and so you're going to actually be measuring the student, the amount of fruit in the trash bag. And here's the process you can follow. Here's a handout. I'm going to print these off so people can have these if we're getting student helps, or you can hand this out to teachers. Here's a picture of the recording sheet. I will hand this out and have copies available as well. I'm going to delete this pre-day 1 so you won't see this, but the point is to make sure you put a date so we know if it's day 1, 2, or 3. Then we're going to get the numbers of students served. This number comes from the cafeteria manager. You'll ask afterwards how many students were served today. And then here's an example. So it's got these columns. So the food, here's example. You're going to weigh apples tray number 1. You're going to weigh apples tray number 2 and weigh apples tray number 3. If in this scenario they have 3 trays of apples. You're going to tell us an estimated serving size of the tray, the weight of the empty tray, so you find an empty container if you have that. If you can't find one, don't worry, just put a note that this weight of the food includes the tray. And then you're going to subtract tray from the weight of tray with food to get the weight of the food. Now this section over here, so let me say you're going to do this, let me back up, you're going to do this with apples, carrots, or any other fruit that's served. And down here you'll do it with vegetables. So you might have broccoli, you might have carrots, that kind of thing down here. So you'll do the same. Now after service, you're going to be doing the trash can weigh it. So you take the trash can that's filled with fruit or vegetable, you pull it out of the can. You have that student stand on while holding the trash bag, and then you put the weight here. Just make sure you tear the student in the trash bag first. That's it, and if you have any questions or concerns, please call or text me at 517-256-4407. Thank you.